The past doesn't define us. What defines us is our perspective of the past. The present moment defines us. What we are thinking about, what we are planning on doing, that defines us. Our habits, our goals, that defines us. If we go and we study the habits of people that we perceive or see as being successful, mediocre, or average, we'll see clear differences in mindsets and way of uses of personal power, of focus, all of those stuff. One of the worst limitations that I tend to pick up on and see with clients is the perspective of not being good enough. And that also, a lot of times, it has to do with clinging to the past, living in the past and living in the future. So either we revisit the past or we go into the future. And the biggest problem with that is that we don't live in the present moment. So we don't make the best use of our personal power within this moment. And with this, I think I can say that I believe that our stories doesn't need to define us. Maybe it's the backbone of how we grew, but it doesn't need to define our destinies. It's the same for all of us. We all had a struggle. We all have a story, We all have a fight. But yeah, I do believe we have the power to choose not to be defined by whatever happened to us or whoever happened to us. So whoever is taking away your peace today, let them go. Focus on you. Focus on the power of now, the power of the present moment. If we look at successful people, we will see that they have mastered the ability to live in the now, to focus on what's important now. They set new goals for themselves for the future. They have clear targets that guide them towards a desired goal or outcome. They also choose to focus on the reward and not on the struggle it's going to take to get the reward or whatever they want. Now, if success means happiness for you, or finances, growth in your finances, or that new position at work or in your career, whatever it is possible. The only way to secure the success that you are craving and that you are dreaming about is by having powerful action in the now. And with what I mean by that is in the present moment. Successful people have also had a lot of setbacks in their lives. They just chose to rise above that, to overcome whatever the story was, whatever their situation was, and to rise above it and to fight back, to be a warrior, an overcomer, a hero, and not a victim. So if you are watching today, I'm inviting you to take my hand and let us take responsibility for our lives, for our destinies. Rather than using our pasts as excuses, we can use that as drive and as fuel to move forward in the direction, preferably where we want to go in. Successful people focus on problem solving, not on creating more problems. Your future starts today, not tomorrow. Your future starts now.